Whoa, I'm live. It's a little different. Not really. Kind of do this on Facebook all the time, so I kind of want to revert over to YouTube. Anyway, I was outside this morning doing a little experiment, and I was using simply baking soda right here. And I have a little half-gallon sprayer. I really like this sprayer. It's great for a lot of things. My yard isn't very big. Got this bad boy at Home Depot. Excellent on all sorts of stuff. In fact, I'm about to go mix up another fertilizer that was sent to me. It's called fish shit. We're about to check it out, see if it's some good shit, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, the topic at hand is, for me, in my industry, it'd be weed killers. I went and sprayed a bunch of baking soda all over my front yard like a crazy person. See what's going to happen. I hope that it effectively helps kill weeds. I say it like that because weeds are plants. I'm not the biggest fan of wanting to put herbicides and kill everything, this treat and defeat mentality. But hey, it's a very prevalent thing in the industry, so I'd like to figure it out. There is another product that I do use that I find very effective called Fiesta Weed Killer. And for whoever's popping on, I don't know how this works, but thank you for popping on and watching. So if you're worried about how to kill weeds, but you want to do it more naturally, for broadleaf weeds, Fiesta Weed Killer does work incredibly well. Now, like I was saying, I use baking soda on my own front lawn. Why did I choose my own front lawn? Honestly, because it's smaller and it's easier for me to maintain. And if I happen to rip it all up and have to redo it, I can. It's been done. So, whatever. I'm willing to take the loss to figure out what works and what doesn't work. I did do this the other day with the baking soda, and I found that some of these broadleaf weeds were showing signs of die-off. They're turning black, they're peeling, curling up, so I'm pretty happy about that. And I'd like to go further in the experiment of baking soda to see how it effectively kills the weeds and see what kind of impact it has on my St. Augustine. I also have a little bit of Bermuda in my front yard, so we're gonna see how it impacts all that. I made this mixture much stronger. I used about 14 ounces of baking soda inside the half-gallon pump sprayer. So for those who didn't see it, let me, oh, this bad boy right here, I love this thing, okay? Mix up Fiesta Weed Killer, tried my baking soda. It's very simple to put together all kind of liquid mixtures, especially if they're kind of potent and you only want to put a little bit of that mixture down. It's super easy. I can mix it up in my sink and then go use it in my yard versus having to even go outside. So it's a very simple method of spraying stuff down. Now, like I said, I just got sent some fish shit. That is what it's called. So I'm about to mix that up and go spray it on my roses. I put a little fertilizer on there. For me, I've put down some 624 acidifier by Microlife, and I have put down some 795 Organics fertilizer on there, and then also the Organics Bio Bloom on my roses. I haven't really been watering them, haven't really been paying them too much attention in this off season. They are looking pretty healthy. I don't have any blooms yet though, so I'm gonna be working on seeing what I gotta do to get those blooms. I've been way better at bringing grass back than other plants. However, I do know when I do my plant installs, they work out great because I'll use a more natural fertilizer with a quality slow release nitrogen, and they do really well. But as some of you probably know better than myself, roses require a different kind of attention, and I want them mother freakers to pop. Now, circling back to the other topic at hand. I've been in the lawn care industry for 14 years now. I've been in the fertilizing side for 7 years now. And I'm still holding strong on I'm not about to put a bunch of chemical herbicides on your lawn because they pose health risks, they pose risks to our environment, and I don't see the point in putting down something today that may not even be that effective tomorrow on the lawn, but may have a long-term impact on me, on my dog, on my family. It's just really silly. So I would encourage everybody, let's look for these alternatives in weed killing, because it's going to be a prevalent thing in the industry. I don't think it's going anywhere, right? Yes, biodiversity has become more popular. I'm really excited about that. However, I'm still a fan of a good looking lawn. Summertime comes, half my weeds die off, lawn looks really good, and I do put down a little Fiesta weed killer to kill off some broadleaf weeds. So I'm not totally one-sided on the, you know, meadow lawn, no one should have grass kind of thing. No, grass looks great. It's excellent to play on. It's good for yards, right? But how we approach our grass is very important. And I want to help people approach their grass in a more holistic, safer manner, because we're exposed to all kinds of crap every day, right? From our foods, the environment, the air, whatever, right? It's all out there. So why put this extra junk on our lawn? It doesn't make any sense. With that being said, as a whole, lawn care community, what can we do to start asking for alternatives? Because they will not be found if we do not go look for them, right? We've been following the same conventional lawn care for a long time. I live in Texas. More specifically, League City, Texas. We call this the Southern Gulf Coast. We have clay soils, hot weathers, wet weathers, cold weathers. We get all the weather, right? So that means our lawns are typically St. Augustine and Bermuda. That also means they go through hell every year. And I want to help build up a more resilient lawn to all the weather, to all the damage, and reduce chances of pests, right? And reduce chances of weeds. But I want to do it in a way that is more cohesive with nature, okay? And cohesive with the health of my own body, right? The rule of my own business is if I have to put on gloves, mask, goggles, stuff like that, I don't want to use it. I think that's absolutely freaking nuts to see someone out, and if they were properly wearing PPE when they're working on their lawn with a whole bunch of crap that you can go buy from the garden center, you'd be looking like you're wearing a hazmat suit. And to me, to be in your yard and looking like you have to wear a hazmat suit is just bonkers. So let's start looking for alternatives. Let's be a little more demanding in the industry of, if we're gonna kill weeds, if we're gonna have a monocrop of a lawn, which is cool, looks great. I love St. Augustine and I love Bermuda. And if you asked me what my favorite was, it would probably be Emerald Zoysia. That stuff is gorgeous. For looks, for aesthetics. So what can we ask for? What can we find? What can we start doing to implement that's a lot safer, a lot more natural, to kill these weeds? I'm on the lookout. Fiesta Weed Killer has definitely been a winner. I'm trying this baking soda experiment because I know that plants tend to have this reactiveness to different things, and so far this little patch that I tested like 2 or 3 days ago is showing signs of weed killback. So I'm very excited about that. I just went full blown and sprayed my whole front yard. We're gonna see what happens. So if you've used anything to help kill weeds in your lawn that's more on the natural side, let me know. I'm curious. Because let's really stir the pot here, okay? It's a big industry, and it is time to make some noise. All right, it is time to make a lot of freaking noise, because there is a better way to lawn care. Are you ready for that? Because I am. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. It's AJ with Hippie Fertilizing. Peace.